So what is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like as y'all join in. And we were to talk about Steph Curry again this morning because, man, this conversation is picking up steam, bro. As I told you guys that this is a real conversation, man. Now, former NBA star has come out and sent shockwaves across the internet with this take, as he has called Stephen Curry the best player ever. Not point guard, but player. And I told you guys that Stephen Curry has an argument for this, man. I mean, when you go out and make a dynasty like that, the Warriors are basically the biggest dynasty since the Chicago Bulls. And Steph Curry was the driving force behind all of them championships. He beat the most competition from his era, and he changed the game. And just the way how he shoots the ball, the way how he moves without the ball, his all-around game as a point guard, his peak maxed out ability at his position is something to be said. Now, what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to play the interview from the NBA star that said this. So what happened was it was NBA player Quinn Cook, who was sitting down, who we know played with LeBron and Steph. He is sitting down talking to NBA star Victor Oladipo. So Victor Oladipo is the star that I'm talking about. And Victor Oladipo, what he did was, remember, he played against 2018 Bron, the best version of LeBron James. That a lot of his fans say is the best version of LeBron James. He played them in the playoffs and took them 7 games. And then a lot of people say the only reason why the Cavs won was because they think LeBron James goaltended on Victor Oladipo. You know, a lot of people say the Cavs was trash that year, but at least LeBron had an all-star, Kevin Love, that year. He had the second best player on the court as far as, he had a better second option than Victor Oladipo. So I'm going to show you exactly what Oladipo said and Quinn Cook, because he started off saying, he said Steph is the best point guard, and then Victor Oladipo had to chime in and let him know what he think.
Steph's the best point guard I ever saw. There's a couple point guards that I could put up there, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, that I saw, but Steph, he changed the game. He changed the NBA.
You know, what's funny for me is, I know what you're about to say too. I would consider him the best ever. Yes.
Steph Curry?
Yes, sir.
Best player ever.
Yeah. And I would consider him that because he's supposed to be playing golf, bro. If you really look at him, he's
100%.
supposed to be playing golf.
100%.
He's out there.
100%.
And he hit Malay out there, bro.
100%.
For real, he's doing his thing. Like he's changed the game completely, bro. And I had just like you said something so profound. I saw him. I saw him. I had to guard him. You know what I'm saying? It's really different. And he has changed the game so drastically that guys shoot 53s a game now. And that's only because of him.
That's it.
And I give Clay some credit too, you know what I'm saying, as well, that their style of play in Golden State. But, man, he changed the game completely. And I got to consider you one of the greats if you change the game like that, if you change the format of how we play as a whole. And, man, I just, I feel like he
You ain't wrong. You ain't off.
Damn. And then, hold on, is that Quinn Cook that said you ain't wrong?
I feel like he
You ain't wrong. You ain't off.
Yo, Quinn Cook said you ain't wrong. And Quinn Cook played with Steph and LeBron before, bro. This is This is insane. You said, he changed it, unfortunately, for the worse. Well, no, the thing is that, it's not his fault that the game got changed for the worse. I think that's a whole nother conversation, because LeBron James helped to downgrade the NBA as well. But, bro, this man Victor Oladipo just sitting here saying that, he think he the best player ever. You said you getting this from Quinn Cook. No, Quinn Cook wasn't an NBA star. The NBA star that said it is Victor Oladipo. And we know Victor Oladipo, like I said, he played against LeBron James. Took him 7 games in the NBA playoffs when LeBron had more help than Oladipo. So he would know basically how good LeBron is. But you got to remember, bro, Stephen Curry plays the game the right way. It's a certain way how you're supposed to play the game. And he led his team to a dynasty. LeBron James didn't. So you do a dynasty that gets that big and you the only superstar. You said Victor was not a star. Man, you tripping, bro. Southgate Sports, you need to shut your whole page down. Shut your channel down, bro. You need to just delete everything you doing. Just stop. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Oladipo was a star on the Indiana Pacers. What you sitting here talking about? Y'all tripping. So y'all not about to hate on somebody just because he disagree with y'all. That's childish. You're gonna sit here and hate and say that he wasn't a star. But at the end of the day, man, listen. You gotta understand, bro. This is the truth to the matter. Steph, cause I agree that Steph got an argument to be. I agree that Steph has an argument to be a what you call it, dog? To be the best player ever. And so you just said Oladipo wasn't a star. I looked it up. Oladipo was an all-star, bro. He's a multiple-time all-star, bro. You a liar, bro. And it's shameful how LeBron James fans, when somebody disagree with them, they start lying, bro. That's how you know that his argument is full of cap. But at the end of the day, bro, when you sit there and change the game like that, bro, and basically are that unguardable, because remember, nobody shoot the ball like Steph Curry. If Steph Curry, if Michael Jordan, Kobe, rest in peace to Kobe, LeBron, any of these guys, if they walk up to a basketball court and they start shooting for money from half court, from the 3-point line. I mean, Steph, like, bro, I mean, I know this is a small way to look at it, but basketball in its purest form, I mean, shit, Steph got an argument. And so at the end of the day, dog, if you were the best shooter of all time, and then shooting is not the only thing that you're doing, remember, he's averaging 30 points a game. He led the league in steals at the same time. So that's defense. He got a dynasty. He beat the most competition in his era. Nobody from Stephen Curry era has beat more competition than him. You said Steph has one Finals MVP. Well, it's sad that you look at Finals MVPs because, a lot of times that does not matter. Let me show you, for example. Steph Curry, this is going to blow all of the Finals MVP talks out the water. Steph Curry in 2015, he was the MVP of the regular season, right? He averaged like 23 points a game. Right? But in the finals, he averaged 26 points a game. And then Klay Thompson points went down. Like, these dudes are having a bad series. So Steph Curry, his numbers went up in the finals, bro. How the hell didn't he win Finals MVP? Iggy was on the bench the first half of the series. You see how biased that shit is, bro? That's sad, bro. So, but y'all just look at the award. Shit can be rigged, bro. Then Finals MVPs with KD, we obviously see right now that Stephen Curry, he just better than KD, period. So why do it even matter? Like, why y'all care so much about that shit, bro? Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is always, the truth on what's really going on. But, y'all be small-minded, bro. Y'all to be small-minded thinkers. Then look at the MVP awards. They they robbed them out of getting MVP awards when KD came over there. Because, what ended up happening was, What ended up happening was they robbed him out of doing that because he should have been the MVP of those seasons because he led the team in scoring. And so what ended up happening, like, they gave LeBron James MVPs even though he had a top 5 player on the team in D-Wade. And D-Wade is better than KD. You know what I'm saying? So this is sad to me, bro, how they robbed him out of these accolades. And then he still kind of got to the mountaintop again after KD left with a lesser team. And he still might do it again this season. If he do it this season, I'm really going to add the food on this joint. Then he goes to the Olympics. And everybody on the team is deferring to him. Like, this stuff is not a coincidence, fam. He the most influential player from this era. He's the most dominant player from this era. He beat the most competition. And he changed the actual game by playing the right way. Now, a lot of the teams in the league, they GMs want them to shoot a lot of threes, and their coaches want them to shoot a lot of threes. But, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that changed the game. I wouldn't say that made the game worse. What made the game worse was taking out the post game. What made the game worse was taking the post game out of the NBA. That's what y'all forget. So whose fault is that? You know what I'm saying? Whose fault is that? Where they was taking dudes out of the lane so that, he can have an open drive to the lane. Whose fault is that he didn't develop his post game? So therefore, the NBA made it a thing to get rid of all of the post players to make it look better for him. I see y'all in the comments saying it's LeBron's fault. Exactly, bro. So it's a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, Steph Curry changed the game. I think Steph Curry changed it for the better. And I think that, LeBron changed it for the worse, and it just go hand in hand. That's just my opinion, though. You said these ISO ball scores. No, ISO scores never been an issue. ISO scores was always on the team because you had the post players too, and then you would play inside out, and then you just have ISO scores on the team. You said how did Bron change it for the worse? Because I'm trying to tell you, like first of all he's 6'8", 6'9", and don't have a post game. So you got to take post players out of the paint so they can get out of his way so he can drive to the lane. The drive and kick, the drive and kick is what has ruined the NBA. Cause Steph Curry, like he shoot tough shots, but you always had tough shot makers in the league. I mean, go to bat at Pistol Pete, Jerry West, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Larry Bird. All these dudes always hitting tough shots, but they knew how to move without the ball. Like Steph Curry, they was gonna come out screens as well and actually run the offense and get the looks. Like a lot of times, Stephen Curry will run offense, get the look, do a pump fake, now he wide open. That's actually legit basketball, fam. So when you talk about LeBron James, for him to be 6'9", he don't even play inside out. So he's the one that created positionless, positionless basketball. Now everybody trying to bring the ball down the court. Now Victor Wembanyama scared to get in the paint and shit like that, bro. All of these factors that you got to actually look at. So it's just a lot that goes into it, fam. But shout out to Victor Oladipo, man. Oh yeah, Hollywood said whoever said this cook, it was Victor Oladipo, fam. Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna play it again, man, and then we up out of here, man.
Because of him.
That's it.
And I give Clay some credit too, you know what I'm saying, as well, that their style of playing in Golden State. But man,
Steph's the best point guard I ever saw. Steph's the best point guard I ever saw. There's a couple point guards that I could put up there, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, that I saw. But Steph, he changed the game. He changed the NBA.
you know what's funny for me is I know what you're about to say too. I would consider him the best ever.
Steph Curry?
Yes, sir.
Best player ever.
Yeah, and I would consider him that because he's supposed to be playing golf, bro. If you really look at him, he's supposed to be playing golf. But he's out there,
100%.
and he Himalaya out there, bro.
100%.
For real, he's doing his thing. Like he's changed the game completely, bro. And I had just like you said something so profound. I saw him. I saw him. I had to guard him. You know what I'm saying? It's really different. And he has changed the game so drastically that guys shoot 53s a game now. And that's only because of him.
That's it.
And I give Clay some credit too, you know what I'm saying, as well, that their style of playing in Golden State. But man, he changed the game completely. And I gotta consider you one of the greats if you change the game like that, if you change the format of how we play as a whole. And man, I just, I feel like he
You ain't wrong. You ain't off.
And then Quinn Cook said, "You ain't wrong." And we know Quinn Cook played with both of them, so he would know. Hey, Sports, what you got on this, man?
I think Curry is a great player. He's been dominant. Obviously, with the championships and all that. I get it. He didn't win all of the finals MVPs, but I mean, every single time Steph was counted out, he came back. He won before KD, won after KD, and I mean, hey, he's showing why he's one of the best.
Yeah, this is the thing. I think that he got an argument to be the best, man. Like, I literally put him in a category with Jordan, Kobe, guys
I
like that.
really,
I put him in. No, I'm gonna tell you what. I put him in. I put him in a category because for this era, he has been the most unguardable. For one, for this era, he made a dynasty like Jordan, like the Warriors dynasty, the biggest dynasty since the Bulls in the '90s. I think they was even bigger than the Lakers dynasty, bro. For real, because of how big they got. Like all them bandwagon fans they had. Like you had dudes that was, Celtics fans, Knicks fans saying shit, nah, dog, it's all about Steph. It's all about Steph now. I'm rolling with Steph. Like damn, like out of nowhere. And the Warriors dynasty was just huge. All the merchandise, all the money, they would turn into $1 billion industry. And remember, they started off as a low, what's it called? Like a low market, bro. They wasn't even no big,
I
high
mean, they
value
had the We
market team.
Believe Warrior days with Monte Ellis. I mean, and those guys. So, I mean, they
Yeah, you
they
had
didn't
that.
have what they have now, obviously.
Yeah, you had the diehard Warriors fans, but then when Steph had got drafted for that time period, the Monte Ellis era and them was done. They was missing the playoffs, so
Yeah.
he rose them all the way back to the top just out of nowhere, and he beat all his competition. He beat the most competition from this era. He broke up Steph. Excuse me. He broke up Russ and KD. This is before he had KD. This is before he had another superstar on his team. He beat Damian Lillard and them. He beat Harden twice. He beat Anthony Davis back in the day just to get to the to get to the finals. Then he gets to the finals and you beating LeBron. You beat LeBron 3 times.
Hey, LeBron's team 3 times. Come on now.
Well, the first year, yeah, that's true. But the first year, it was just Steph versus LeBron. Neither one of them had the superstar because Kyrie got hurt.
No, Steph had the better players. He had Klay Thompson. He had
No, Klay Thompson had a bad series.
No, they were great players. Who did LeBron have? He had Devin Vadovan. I would take those guys over having Delly.
No, but I'm saying Klay. Name all right. Where's Klay? Name a time when Klay played good. Name a time. Name it. No, but look.
He had Klay. Look. He had Draymond. He had Iguodala.
Name a time when Klay played bad. I mean, played good in the finals.
2019.
No. I'm talking about. Oh shit! You talking about the time they lost? I'm talking about when they beat LeBron. Klay Thompson used to routinely play bad in the NBA finals, so you can't even say he was a crazy. He averaged like what 14.
We ain't gonna act like that Curry didn't have his bad moments in the finals.
No, that's true, but no. I'm saying it ain't. Hold on. I'm saying
versus
no, but that's what I'm saying. Because we're gonna look it up right now. I'm actually going to it as we speak. I'm saying it's not like Klay was going off like where you had the Splash Brothers. Klay was always playing bad in the finals, but I'm gonna look it up right now. The Golden State was 15 points. Iggy averaged 16, and Steph averaged 26. Now, that is not that crazy. That's a big gap. Like it's not like
so people say this stuff.
No, I'm saying Mozgov averaged 14, bro.
He had better talent.
So what is the huge? If listen, if LeBron is so much better than Steph Curry, it sounds like it's even. They both have 4 guys in double figures.
No, it wasn't even.
Listen to me, bro. You know, see, that's the thing. You're not listening.
When LeBron didn't have his co-stars, correct?
I'm saying you're not listening.
You're not listening. If LeBron didn't have Kyrie and Kevin Love,
if LeBron would have had Kyrie, he would have had more help than Steph.
But those guys didn't play though.
But listen, but that's my point. That is my point.
Steph had the better roster.
Bro, sports. You don't listen to people when you come up here, bro. Listen, bro. If this is what LeBron fans, this is your problem. Y'all only like it when LeBron got more help than the other team. You need Kyrie and Love just to be one superstar. That's why 2016, I give Steph credit for even going in 7 games with them. Because you saying if he'd have had them in 2015, it'd have been easy. It'd have been a sweep. But then the next year, he about to beat him again. When the Cavs are fully healthy, then what would have been? It shit really would have been crazy. But what I'm saying to you, bro, look, they both had 4 dudes in double figures. The Warriors had four guys in double figures, and the Cavs had 4 guys in double figures. Tristan Thompson averaged 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Come on, bro. Are we really comparing supporting cast? Curry had the way better talent.
You're not explaining how, because remember, they said the Cavs was playing
Draymond Green.
They said the Cavs was playing. They said the Cavs was playing the best defense on the Warriors that any team played that whole season.
And click.
He was like tag teaming LeBron. So when you talk about Iggy, right? Iggy was on the bench the first half of the series.
He was.
So he came out of nowhere. That's LeBron, man. That's his fault.
Man,
that's his man.
Yeah,
now I'm not even going to sit here and try to just slander LeBron all the way for that series. Obviously, his team get hurt, and it's like you get backdoored at the last second. But I'm just saying, bro, you still got to give Steph his credit. This is Steph Curry first time in the NBA Finals. This is the babyface assassin. And then when he was about to lose and he was playing bad, Steph choking, blah blah blah. But he came back and started playing good, and they won.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm just talking about the fact that he did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going we can't take it away from him just because.
Yeah, I'm not trying to discredit what he did.
Because guess what? Then he did it again and again. So it ain't like he was a one-hit wonder.
No, he came back. That team got significantly better, adding Kevin Durant. Then they won the next 2.
But no, when he came back in 2016. You don't think LeBron had more help than Steph in 2016?
Nah, superstar too.
No, Klay wasn't no superstar.
Because we ain't gonna act like that Draymond Green wasn't the best player in that series. He had a guy that was dropping 32.
So hold on, you think Draymond Green was a superstar?
Yes, he was.
Oh,
he was. You can argue he was the best player in that series for Golden State.
So he was the best player. He outplayed LeBron.
Yes, I would say that in that game he did outplay LeBron.
So LeBron ain't no goddamn GOAT then, man.
I'm just being honest. If you look at, he was more efficient in that game 7. He outplayed LeBron. He did.
You
When Curry
said
was waiting in the
Draymond was the
bed,
best player in the finals. You said
it was
that?
Draymond. Yeah, I did. I did say it was Draymond.
That's crazy.
He was the best player in 2016. He was. He was.
Yeah, Hollywood, you trying to cook him on that, man?
Yeah, I don't. How do you say that? Like, what makes you think he was the best?
Because the stats and what he was doing, he was the reason
I'm
why
talking
Golden
about
State
that
was
one
winning.
game, in game
No, he
seven. I'm
had
talking about,
multiple games. He had games where he was dropping
bro,
28 and he
LeBron,
was
like you about
dominating.
to make me glaze LeBron. This about to get nasty.
He was the reason why Golden State was winning to begin
That's
with.
cap. That's
This about
major
to,
cap.
He was.
this
He
about to
was.
get nasty.
He was the engine behind Golden State winning.
Oh my goodness, you
So
said
he was the
Draymond
reason.
outplayed LeBron in
So
the goddamn series.
so he
Yes.
got suspended and they lost because of that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, LeBron averaged 29.7, 11 rebounds and 9 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. All right, and I'm not even just trying to look at the stats. But you said the numbers though, so I'm looking at it. Draymond averaged 16.5, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and less steals and blocks. LeBron averaged more steals and blocks than Draymond. Kyrie averaged more steals than Draymond. I'm looking at it. But I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I just think that series, if y'all gonna say that, in 2015, oh, if the Cavs is healthy, they'd have easily won. So why it take them so long to win when he was fully healthy? You feel what I'm saying? It looked like they were just it looked like even they were underachieving. But actually this is actually what happened. Stephen Curry got way better the next season. Cause remember when he won the MVP the first time, he only averaged 23. Then he jumped to 30 points a game the next season. They was talking about giving him the most improved and the MVP. So I'm saying I'm looking at the change the improvement in Steph game. Then KD came over there, But remember, everybody forgets Steph Curry was leading them in scoring for the season and for the playoffs until the finals. Because the whole narrative was, well, yeah, he don't got to average 30 over here on Golden State. He just got to average 25 because he's just so efficient. He don't take a lot of shots. Blah blah blah. But then in the finals, all of a sudden he averaged 35
Yeah.
because
When
LeBron was guarding him. Why didn't he average 35
KD
and
was
no?
frying everybody.
But why? No, he didn't average
That Cleveland
35.
threw at him.
Everybody say that, but KD wasn't averaging 35 in no other series though.
I mean, he
Not
saved his best for last. I mean, no matter who he was, no matter who the Cavs put on
so
him,
he
cook
said
barbecue
So
so
chicken.
it
he
only
saved the
matters
ass
in the
whooping for
finals.
LeBron.
You know what I'm saying?
You said what, Hollywood?
It only matters in the finals. What he does in the finals, not the whole playoffs.
Yeah, you look at the whole playoffs.
The whole playoffs he was cooking.
But I'm saying that for the first 3 rounds, Steph was averaging more. I'm saying, but I'm just saying, bro. Like again, bro. Then fast forward, Steph Curry gets swept by the Celtics in 2022 with Kyrie on his team. So when he left Russ, the excuse was, I'm the only one that can shoot. I'm the only one that can, da da da, that can
Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I
that can
won't.
create my own
Maybe I
shot.
missed
Then you go.
season, but I mean, I'm not.
But
I'm
then you
not.
play with Kyrie and get swept by the Celtics, and then Steph Curry turn around and beat the Celtics in the final the same year in the finals.
I mean, yeah, he did. He did beat that Boston team.
So
I credit that.
this stuff proved that
I
he's
credit that.
better than KD.
Steph.
Why are we even questioning who's better at this point?
I would say that Steph Curry's been in more fortunate situations, but hey, Durant, he chose this path.
More fortunate that you see now you're trying to downplay him.
More
I'm not trying to
fortunate.
downplay it, but I would say Durant, he chose the situation.
I
So
think KD had more help than Steph to start their careers for the first. Because OKC, because
Exactly.
Russell Westbrook
I
and
knew what he
Serge
meant.
Ibaka and them, OKC was always a top 5 team in the league. The Warriors came out of nowhere. Anybody know they was that good?
yeah, OKC was nice till they fumbled the James Harden bag.
Man, let Steph have a team like that, bro. Man, right? And he had James Harden.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Warriors they did come out of nowhere though. Nobody seen them.
What's good, y'all?
They turned into.
What's up, bro?
No,
Yeah,
to
no.
piggyback, my fault. Piggyback what you were saying. I think, shit. I think once KD left Golden State, KD always had more help than Steph Curry. Like since
That's
KD left,
facts. That's
like since
facts.
KD left Golden State,
Yeah,
who has won more? Since KD left Golden State, who has won more? Steph Curry.
Steph.
Who has had
Facts.
more help since KD left Golden State?
KD.
KD.
Facts. That's
So that
facts.
right there just
I would say that
just
KD has
proves
had
that
more help, but Steph's teammates
Facts.
been more
no,
available.
Steph has had
Facts.
no
We don't
KD
even
has had
facts,
way
Jamari.
more
We don't
help.
even got to use OKC. We can just look at after he left Golden State.
Exactly. Brooklyn, Phoenix.
And remember,
Like
Phoenix was the best. They was the number one seed in the West when he went over there.
facts.
Yeah, but then after when they traded for KD, they obviously lost a lot of depth, which he stated. I
But
mean,
that's
Man,
KD. That's KD fault.
he has superstars, bro. You cannot tell me that 2022 Golden State Warriors team, Steph Curry was the only superstar in that squad.
The only
Facts.
superstar.
The only one. Klay Thompson was a Green was unplayable in that final against
Yeah, he
Boston.
was.
He was
Cool,
unplayable.
And,
decent.
and now that I'm thinking about it, y'all know how they be saying Bradley Beal is trash and this and that. First of all,
Yeah.
he the
He's
third
not
option.
trash. He just overpaid.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. But look,
Facts.
Steph won with Jordan Poole.
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying, bro.
So they basically, if any, at worst,
and he had Andrew
Bradley
Wiggins
Beal.
too. Andrew
I'm
Wiggins,
saying at the worst, Bradley Beal was just as good as Jordan Poole.
Wiggins was actually good in the finals.
Wiggins
Yeah,
actually-
Wiggins was solid, but Devin Booker better than him too.
Facts.
So it's like, bro, you don't even have no excuse. It's not, and Steph won a championship. So the difference between KD and Steph, because KD got swept in the first round with this Suns team. So that's the difference. So that's a huge difference in success.
Oh
You know,
yeah, he
Steph,
did. When Devin
bro,
Booker was talking about nobody can guard him and all that.
And he
bro,
about to miss the
Steph,
playoffs with the Suns.
bro, Steph never been swept. That's great. Like, let that shit sink in. He's never been swept, gang. Never. Never, like, he's never, ever been swept, bro. He always won a game.
That's my goat.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, my
that shit is
goodness,
wild, bro. Like, that
And,
shit is
yo,
insane.
this another thing. I think so. When Steph led he led the league in scoring and steals at the same time. Wasn't Michael Jordan doing shit like that?
I think Steph Curry, outside of what Shea did for the past 3 years, Steph Curry was the only guard to average 30 points, lead the league in steals, and shot 50% from the field.
Yeah, but the last person I remember doing shit like that was Jordan. Well, I don't remember it, but yeah.
It was
Michael Jordan was doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit
I
is
made
crazy.
this shit. Look, I had made I posted about this shit not a while back, but maybe like 2 weeks ago. I said what Steph Curry did in 2016. I don't think people need to give him more praise, right? Because look, everybody always trying to say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. He's the best player in the world, right? Even though that's not true. With prime LeBron James, prime LeBron, prime Kevin Durant, prime James Harden, prime Russell Westbrook, prime Chris Paul. He did that shit, bro.
Yeah, he won the unanimous MVP.
He did that shit. Like,
Unanimous MVP.
that shit holds a lot of weight, bro.
They do a lot
Like,
of weight. And he won 73 games.
LeBron
and
just
73
put that
games with
first
no
with
top
that
75
reported-
player.
With no top. Oh my god.
Come on, bro. That shit is wild, my nigga. Why that nigga Steph different, bro?
And then Jamari, they be talking about coaching and shit, right? But yo, remember that season, Steve Kerr was out for like the first 30
yes,
games.
he's off. Yes, because
23
what's his
and
name? He
Luke
played with Kobe. What's his
They
name?
didn't even have no
Luke
coach.
Walton.
Yeah, yeah. For Luke Walton was the head coach, was the assistant coach for the first half of the season. What are we
Yep.
talking about? Like, bro, Steph different, bro. Like, Steph is the type of nigga, bro. Like,
Nah, fam.
He just different, bro.
Option is Harrison Barnes, and you win 23 straight.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's crazy, fam.
that nigga Steph won with Harrison Barnes, small forward, Kevin Durant, and Wiggins, and I think that he has a great shot of winning with Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler, bro.
Max.
Like, he has a great shot. Like,
Damn, bro. Steph.
hey, I'm telling you, if Steph win that fifth ring, we're gonna have a lot of
And I used to see,
conversations.
and another reason why I know he might be the best from this era is because I used to hate on Steph a lot.
Yeah,
So I used to just, but that's a sign of a great player where you just,
right, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? When you just kind of want him to fail and he keep
Yeah,
winning.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I used to be like, yo, that shit phony. That's
changed the how foreign basketball players play overseas and AAU, little kids,
the whole world.
33.
women's basketball. Like, he changed basketball in general, gang. Like,
Yeah.
The whole world,
the
bro.
whole world is copying his style. Like, that shit is wild,
It's
bro.
just,
Like,
it's just the influence. Like,
the influence, bro.
Jordan and Kobe, like, that's how it was back in the day. Like, if you shoot a random, if you go to the court or if you shoot something in a trash can, you feel like Jordan
You
or
said
Kobe.
Kobe, yeah. You said
Like
Kobe, right?
Yeah, but now it's Steph.
It's Steph, facts.
Yeah, with
It's
the three
Steph.
and the no
Change
look.
it for the worst. I don't know about that.
You said what?
You know, the comments like they change it for the worst.
No, we ain't changed for the
Nah,
worse, bro.
No,
it ain't changed the worse. It's just that y'all just upset because fucking Steph doing this shit to y'all favorite players. He ain't supposed to be doing this shit to y'all niggas.
y'all
That's all
upset
it
because
is.
not what he
Steph is
created.
crazy, bro.
Not
He
about
different, bro. Like
at least
I
season.
gotta be answer. Man, listen. I tell this shit all the time, bro. You gonna count. Don't let
He win his fifth. If somebody tell me they got him over Kobe, I ain't even going. I ain't
I
even
ain't be
gonna get
mad at
mad.
that, bro. I'm not because Kobe
I,
Bryant was my first love of basketball. Like, I would watch a basketball game. If Steph Curry do this shit, bro, how can you, bro? Listen, I'm sorry, I love Kobe Bryant. He probably be top five of all time, in my opinion. That shit would never move me. Like, he would always be stamped top five. If my nigga Steph win that
He's
shit,
top 3
he
locked.
top three,
yeah,
top
top
four
three
all
lock.
time.
Nasty, but I
Top
don't
three.
think
See,
he's
this,
gonna win
this the thing. I'm gonna still have Kobe over him because I got Kobe like two.
Right.
But yeah, I'm saying if somebody has him over Kobe, I wouldn't even try to challenge it or say.
Then, like, I think he's the easiest player to play with, Steph Curry, because he don't dominate the ball. And then his leadership, he allowed people around him to flourish. Like,
But I'm
and
sitting
then
here thinking about it. If he was to win five, that means he'd have won three without KD.
three without KD and one without Klay
Kobe
Thompson.
got two without Shaq.
Yep.
And then the first one Kobe won with Shaq, he was only averaging like low numbers in the final. Steph
Yeah,
kind of
like
averaged 20 every final.
Steph never averaged under 20, 23 in the finals.
That's fact. That's facts.
And his lowest in the finals when he was hurt in 2016.
Yeah, man.
So it's
Going
like,
against that super team. Anytime somebody else go against, well, I think the Cavs are a super team that year. Maybe that's
bro,
my opinion for
they
real,
had
but
three top fucking 15 players in the league. You had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.
yeah, bro.
didn't
It
both
people just
players
forget
make the
because
All Star
Kyrie was hurt
team?
that season. He
Yeah,
came back
right.
at it like towards the end of the season, so they forget. But that's luxury.
When you got somebody who can drop 30 or 40 along with you, then another player who can give you 20 and 10, that's a super team,
That's
bro.
a super team, bro.
That's a
Because
super
remember,
team, bro.
Braun and Kyrie, the only two players that dropped 40 in the finals in the
Finals,
same
yep.
game.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
That's
Game
the only
5.
two players that do that. Kobe and Shaq ain't even do that shit.
Right.
I mean, bro.
And look, hold on. I got a question. Can we really say? I mean, I know it's not true, but like the LeBron fans would try to say this shit to try to give him credit for coming back down 3-1. Do we really count that 2016 Warriors team as a super team, bro? It can't be a super team.
No, no,
No.
no, no. I don't think they was a
No,
super team until KD came over there. You know
Facts. I said the same thing.
what I'm
Facts.
saying?
they just had a better record. That doesn't make them a super.
Yeah. Like they played
But
a
then
better brand of basketball than everybody else did because they changed how shit was played.
and it
Unless
just
Harrison Barnes is a superstar all of a sudden.
Right. And Klay Thompson
and
and shit like that.
it
Yeah.
could just and also it could just show how good Steph is because now I'm not saying necessarily that the Miami Heat was better, but remember the Heat had they had three franchise guys on their team.
And won 27 straight games. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But the Warriors when they had KD, they had two franchise guys, and then
Yeah.
Clay was the third option. He's not a franchise guy,
Right, right,
so you
right.
can't really say that he better than Chris Bosh.
Right. Yeah, you got a
So it's
point
like
because
you
yeah.
feel me? I don't know. It's tricky, yo.
Cause Chris Bosh, he actually was leading his own team to a playoff and shit like that.
Right? They went to like the third seed.
Yeah, and we never seen Clay because Clay can't. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This might be a hot take, but Clay Thompson, bro. I think Clay's a little bit overrated, bro. Not saying he's not a great player because he going to Hall of Fame. His resume is set in stone. You feel me? But I feel like he low key overrated, bro. I feel like he's never played great in the finals outside
Must
the
be.
Raptor season. I mean, final. Outside of that, bro, Klay Thompson has been mid in the finals, bro.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's a secondary. I consider him like a secondary star type of player. Like,
Yeah,
but
like he
even
might.
then, like he can't really do much like off the ISO
Yeah,
or
like he
or just
can't
creating.
create. It's like three
Right.
dribbles and he stop him because he can't. I call him a three dribble merchant. He dribble three times and he'll stop it and
He's
then
a
he'll
catch.
pass it
Yeah,
up.
he got
That's
to
all he
come off
does.
that curl to get to the rim.
Yeah, to
You know what
get
I'm
open.
saying? Yeah.
Like so, it's hard to build a team around a nigga that he can't create. Like you have to like in today's time, you have to create, my nigga. Like you cannot just be a catch and shooter because you'll be another fucking Kyle Korver.
Right.
So you can't really build off a nigga like that. Like he plays great alongside another player who can take the attention away from him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I did see Victor Oladipo say that shit on Twitter about Steph Curry and shit. I listen, and then wrong with that. I think
Ain't
No.
nothing
it's
wrong with it.
I think it's hard for niggas to say that shit, bro, about Steph because he don't fit the norm to be the best player in the league because he's super skinny. He look like a regular ass nigga. So he don't got that freaking nature like LeBron, or he not 6'6" like Kobe or Jordan or 7 foot like
He not
Kevin Durant. He's different, so people feel different. People feel they don't understand. So they don't
gonna.
understand how Steph Curry is doing this shit. So they try to nitpick of why he's great, or he only great because he got
People feel what they don't understand.
yeah, exactly.
Hate what they can't conquer.
Exactly. So it's like I call it the Tom Brady syndrome. Like people for a while didn't understand how the fuck Tom Brady was so great because he wasn't doing what Patrick Mahomes was doing or Aaron Rodgers was doing, like doing all the talented ass throws, fucking backyard. Here is Curry, who's 6'2", 6'3". He's not super athletic like a Westbrook or a D Rose before the injuries. How is he dropping 30? How is he dominating? They so they try to say, oh well, he need picks and screens, or he need Draymond Green to set picks for him, or he
Man,
playing in a, or he's a system player. It's like they have to find reason why he's great because they don't understand that shit because he don't fit the norm of a great player.
right.
So Steph Curry just like he just different. Like niggas on this, like bro, that nigga is I think he's the greatest offensive threat in NBA history. He not like he don't need like bro. We never seen a player, my nigga, that you gotta check him at half court at all times. You got three niggas chasing him. They'd rather let somebody else score, you know what I mean, be wide open, but they'll throw like three niggas at Steph and leave two niggas wide open.
And he's
See,
still
that's what I'm
Like,
going.
saying, bro.
even
He's
when they
still
had
going.
Kevin Durant, like Ty Lue said that shit, he said, our main priority was to stop Steph. We would try to blitz Steph. We knew if we
Bro,
didn't let Steph Curry get off, we had a great chance to win. And this one, they had KD on that squad.
Yeah, he did say that.
preaching,
He's sitting here preaching, bro, preaching the gospel.
Bro, that shit is, bro.
bro.
You understand how wild it is, bro? Like Kevin Durant is probably the greatest scorer of all time. You telling me you would rather let KD get off than let Steph Curry get off. That shows you how great Steph Curry is. We even seen it in the Olympics. They double teamed Steph on that last shot in the Olympics and left KD and LeBron wide the fuck open. They
He
said
still
fuck
shot it.
KD, fuck LeBron. He still shot it and hit that motherfucker. Like that nigga Steph is different,
We
bro.
got two
Like
great players, and they're worried about Steph.
they were about Steph Curry, bro. Like
Still
he's the
shot that
bro.
bitch.
He still shot that bitch on 1 foot, leaning left. I mean,
Lean and
leaning
fade
right,
away.
leaning that bitch. Like, come on, bro.
Fade
Like
away, bro.
that nigga different. I think he, bro. I know, bro. I know I'm glazing Steph right now, but Steph need his credit,
No,
bro.
you
I'm tired
spitting
of niggas.
all it's
But
all
like
facts
that,
though.
but
That's the
like
thing.
that nigga Steph Curry, bro. I think he's the greatest shot maker ever, bro. Like you can't defend a nigga who can get the ball off his shot like that quickly, bro. Like did he create his shot? Like he's the top 5 ball handler ever, bro. He's the greatest shooter ever. His gravity alone speaks for itself. Like
And
we
he can
seen that,
finish.
like and he can finish, bro. Like he just different, bro. It's like I think it's just hard for niggas to really, like I say, give him his credit because he don't fit the norm of
Magic, oh hell no.
Hey, Magic. Who said Magic? No, nigga
Nigga
said
said
Magic over.
Magic.
Offensively is
Hell
wild
no.
work, bro. And listen, I think Magic's great, but
Offensively,
my nigga, if you gave Steph Curry a prime, okay, because Magic had who? Kareem in his prime off the gate. So imagine Steph Curry had like a prime LeBron out the gate or something like that. You know what I mean? And he didn't have an injury out the gate. Steph Curry would have like shit. Who tell how many rings he have? That would have 5 rings right now if Clay didn't get hurt and KD didn't get hurt. Like he would have 5 right now. So you can go either way with that shit, but nah, bro. Like Steph Curry, man, he deserves motherfucking flowers, dog. Cause that nigga, he just different, bro. Like he mad different, dog. Like I think that we did maybe get robbed of his prime because he had KD, but he sacrificed the shit to win championships. So I can't get mad at that type of shit like that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, Steph different, bro. I think that nigga, he just, to me, I think he's the greatest point guard of all time. Like
hey,
no
you
cap.
cooking, Lamar, you cooking.
I think he's the greatest point guard of all time. Like bro, like I just sit back watching this shit, bro. Like I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, this ain't. He just different. Like, they're like when he get off, bro. That shit just demoralizes teams, bro. Like you watch it, you like he hit like 2 threes in a row. You could tell the other team like, damn, here we go with this shit again. Like he finna go crazy, and then
Greatest
like
point guard.
who?
Hell no. Steph's my favorite player, bro. But you're glazing too much, bro.
bro,
Magic's a better point guard than Cam,
bro.
bro.
So you telling my nigga
No.
that you would pick Magic Johnson to start your team over Stephen Curry?
As a point guard, yes,
No,
bro.
as a player.
Hell no.
If you're a
Honestly,
GM,
yes, bro.
no. If you
Yes,
a GM
brother.
gang, if you a GM gang and you got
Yes.
Steph Curry and Magic on your draft board, you pick Magic Johnson over Steph Curry.
Yes, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Yes, bro.
What makes you
No.
choose Magic over Steph?
Because
Yeah.
Magic, if I know Magic, I could put him with 5 random dudes. He's still gonna make sure they get
You can do
plenty
that
of
with Steph
buckets,
too.
bro.
You
Nah,
definitely do that.
Steph doesn't get people buckets. Draymond gets people buckets,
That's
bro.
cap.
What? That's
How
cap.
is
What are you
that
saying that
cap?
Steph
Nigga,
Curry's
his.
gravity
Cap.
hasn't generated
I was
This is
about to say
nothing
that. I was
Okay,
about to say that.
see, but this is the thing about
so you
starting
get
your team with Magic trying to win 5 rings. Low key, the Lakers had Kareem, so they didn't
That's what
technically
I'm
start the
saying.
team with Magic.
okay, but after Kareem left, he still was winning, bro.
He
No,
wasn't the
no, he
leading
didn't. But
scorer. It was
he
James
went to the finals,
Worthy.
yeah.
Okay, so he went to the finals and lost to Jordan, right?
Mm.
Yeah, with James
So
Worthy as the leading scorer.
okay, so he made James Worthy the leading scorer. Was he not averaging?
He made James Worthy
Yes, was he
crazy.
not averaging
I
13 assists a game, bro?
I agree with both of y'all on that. I think that Magic contributed, but I think Worthy can score on his own too, though.
Facts.
Worthy was a nice little piece, right? But was he to the level where he was gonna be leading the league, a team in scoring, if he didn't have someone feeding him the
He
ball?
could have led the team. I think he could have led the team in scoring. I don't know how successful they'd have been, but
Right,
he could have
right.
led
But
the
he
Like
could
team in
lead them
scoring.
scoring, yeah.
Magic's literally the greatest passer of all time. This man's literally feeding him the ball in places where, of course, he's gonna score, bro. The
Let me
man's
ask you
But
this
wide
Worthy could
open.
question.
score on his own too.
Let me ask you this
Yeah,
question.
okay, but again, when Magic's giving you dimes and you're wide open, obviously you're gonna score, bro.
Oh my gosh,
Okay, hold
bro.
on, bro. Let me ask you a
This man
question.
Samara about to cook,
Hold
man.
on, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Has Magic Johnson won without Kareem?
Well, bro, he got to the
No,
finals
no,
and
no, no.
lost.
Answer the question.
Bro, bro,
Has Magic Johnson won a ring without Kareem? Yes or
bro,
no?
he got to the
It's a
finals and
simple
lost
yes
to
or no,
Michael
bro.
You
Jordan.
It's a
answer the
simple
question,
yes or
bro.
no, bro. Did
Bro,
Magic
listen to
Johnson?
me.
No, answer
So
the
wait,
question, bro. You can't
wait,
answer the question
listen,
with a
listen,
question,
listen, listen,
bro.
listen. I'm gonna say this. So wait, do you tax LeBron for
No,
losing?
you
Wait,
cannot
Oh,
answer a question
bro.
nigga,
with a
why do you cut?
question, bro.
Why you cutting me off, bro?
Because you answer a question with a question.
Nah,
Just
but you're
answer
too
it.
caught up in the glaze. I'm trying to
No,
help you
answer
see
the
something, bro.
question, bro. Has
Okay, wait.
Magic Johnson won a ring without Kareem? It's a yes or no.
Okay, no, but
Thank
let
you.
me talk
Okay, hold
now.
on. Now let me
Wait, nah,
rebuttal that. Let me
nigga,
rebuttal
I
that real
answered your
quick.
question. Let me
We
talk.
seen Steph Curry win without KD. We seen Steph Curry win without Harrison Barnes. We seen Curry win with different players while a superstar.
So let me talk now, bro.
All right,
Calm
now
the
go
heck
ahead.
down. So, do you tax LeBron for losing in 2018?
I don't even. What does LeBron got to do with Steph and
I'm just
Magic?
asking you a question.
I don't give a fuck about LeBron James. We focus
Do you
on Magic
tax
and
LeBron for
Steph.
losing in
I don't care
2018?
about LeBron James.
Do you tax LeBron for
I
losing
don't
in
care about LeBron,
2018?
bro.
I don't.
Yeah, he
So,
lost in
so
the finals
sports, you don't
2018,
tax.
but
Wait. You don't tax him for losing in 2018 because you realize that he lost to a team that was way better than him,
Why the
right?
hell
bro,
would we tax him
oh
for
my
that?
god,
So
bro.
listen, how are you gonna tax Magic for losing in '91 when he lost to Michael Jordan, bro?
Are you
Oh my
comparing?
goodness, bro.
Wait, what?
The man made it to the finals without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, with half his
So,
team injured. He lost to Michael Jordan, bro.
We seen Kareem
who
win a
has the
ring
better
without
team?
Magic.
That Magic team or that LeBron team? Who has the better team?
What you talking about? Who is better, the Bulls or the
No,
Warriors?
in those final series that you're talking about, who had the better teams?
Magic's
What
team or
fucking
LeBron's
series?
team? It was pretty comparable, bro. Magic didn't really have nobody. James really was injured.
But all I
So,
know
bro,
is that
the man took the team, and bro, so wait, this nigga wants to talk about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So in 1988, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is moving you, giving you 12 and 8.
what in the
Is that
final?
moving
Man, he's
you?
old as
No,
shit.
because you up here yelling, bro.
He's
He was
old as
averaging 12
shit.
points. Is
He's
that
old as
moving you?
shit.
Is that moving
He's
you?
old as shit. He's
Is
45
that
years
moving you?
old. He's
So why you keep
45, nigga.
bringing?
He's old.
So if Magic won a ring when Kareem's old as shit, why you keep bringing up Kareem? Why, nigga, how far
Because
Kareem's
because
done?
he
No, no,
had the
no, no, no.
best player in
That's
the
moving
fucking
you.
league when he
No,
played, my
no,
nigga.
no. 12,
He
12
had
and
the
8.
best player in the
Is
league when he got
12
on the
and 8
team.
moving you? Is 12
He
and 8
had
moving
the
you?
best
Is
player
12
in the
is
world when he
12
got to the
is
Lakers,
12
bro.
and 8 moving you?
He had the best
In,
player for his whole career,
in
damn near. He
1988
had
was Kareem the
Kareem.
best player in the world?
He was
In
old as
1980
shit.
in 1988 was
Majority of
Kareem.
his
So why you
career, he
keep
had
bringing him
Kareem,
up?
bro.
So why you keep
Majority
bringing
of his
him
career, he
up?
had
So
Kareem.
why you
Yes or
keep
no?
bringing him up? You keep
Because
bringing him
Kareem is a
up like
top
you
three
needed
player of
him
all
to
time
win,
by
bro.
general speaking.
Bro, this guy won with an old Kareem. You keep bringing him up, bro.
All, all I know is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a high ranked on majority of niggas list of all time, correct?
No, not
Oh
on
my
mine.
God.
Not
Okay.
on mine.
Okay. No. I said in
What?
general. Kareem
No,
is
he's
higher than
not.
Magic.
No,
Generally speaking.
he's not,
Oh,
bro.
okay, now you're
No,
lying. You're definitely
that's
lying
not true
now.
at all.
You're
I know
lying.
people who don't even have Kareem in their top
No. In
5, bro.
general,
What are you talking about?
nigga, people
That's not
say
true, bro.
Jordan,
Most people
LeBron,
do.
and Kareem are the 3 best players in the world.
No,
That's what most people list. I see all
that's
the
not
time,
most
bro.
people's list, bro.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. Most
yes,
people
it
have
is.
Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. What are you
Okay,
talking
bro.
about?
Yeah, that's valid. That's fair.
What are you
I mean,
talking about?
I agree. I don't have
What are
Kareem
you
top
talking
3.
about?
People
I
put
don't have
Kareem top
Kareem
three.
top 3.
What are
But
you
in
talking
general,
about?
most niggas be having Kareem top 3 of
No,
all
they
time. I be
don't.
seeing.
No,
Yes,
they
they do.
don't. No,
Yes,
they
they
don't.
do.
Nah,
They
most
actually
people
Yes,
top
they
three
No,
do.
is,
they don't. What are
Jordan,
you
Kobe,
talking
and
about?
LeBron.
What are you talking about?
No, I see a
What are
lot
you
of lists. They
talking
see
about?
Kareem top 3 of all
I don't
time.
have
Nah, most
Kareem.
people
What are you
top 3 is
talking
Jordan,
about?
Kobe, and LeBron.
I
No,
talk Coop
I
every
have
day. Most
Kobe
people
top 3 of all time, but I be seeing a
I
lot of
talk Coop
lists
every day.
I
with
see a lot
Kareem
of
top
people
3.
Kareem
listing
top
their
3.
top
What are you
3 is
talking about?
Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron.
I talk
That's
Coop
what it
every
should be.
I see
I talk Coop
Jordan,
every day.
Kobe,
Most
and
people do
then
not have
Kareem.
Kareem top 3. What are you
I
talking
see
about?
it too. So you gonna tell me
I
I'm
talk
lying too?
Hoop
Because I
every
see my
day.
own damn eyes too.
I've been talking Hoop with Crunch for the last 3 years. I do not
How
see
the fuck
most
we
people
been
have
talking to,
Kareem top
nigga?
3.
You can talk to Gabo all the time. You care about that, nigga? You think what? I don't care about who you
This
talking about
nigga's
for 3
funny
years,
topic,
nigga.
bro. Let's just
You want
stick
to
to
clip
the
me for that?
topic. You're always on some funny stuff, bro. Most people do not have Kareem top 3, bro.
Bro, okay. I see a lot of lists on top networks, on a lot of social media websites.
Like
They
where?
have
Like
Jordan,
where? Like
Kobe,
where? Like
What's
where?
your
ESPN,
point, though?
Fox
What's your
Sports,
point, though,
CBS,
French?
Like where? Like
Twitter,
where?
Instagram.
Chilton has that.
Now my
Chilton.
point is that he's not telling
Chilton
the truth. Most
has
people do
that.
not have Kareem top 3.
I see it though.
No, they don't. Where do
I
you see
see
it?
it.
Where do you see it? You
I
can't
just
tell me.
named it. I just named it. I said I see it on
You
ESPN,
said top networks. What
CBS,
does that
Fox,
mean? What
Twitter,
top network?
Instagram. I see a lot of these lists on these
Like
sports
who?
pages.
Like who? Like
Oh
who?
my God, you want to name drop names?
I'm
I don't.
asking, yeah. Can you name one person? What the hell are you talking about?
Nick Wright, you see Stephen A. Smith, you see
Nick
these
Wright does not
ESPN
have Kareem
networks.
3.
You see these ESPN networks.
Jay
They come
Black,
with these
welcome to the
lists.
party,
What we
brother.
talking about?
Bro, so
I
what?
see these lists.
So Nick Wright's the end all be all to you? What the
Bro,
hell are you talking about?
you just told me names, but I named it. You still fucking upset. Which one is it, bro?
I'm not upset. I'm just saying most people do not have Kareem top 3. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
I see these lists, bro. I see them.
You named Nick Wright, bro.
Are you
Bro,
talking about most people
you
or
told me
most
name
people
some
or
What's your
fucking
point?
people and I
Land you
named it.
playing, bro? Land you playing.
You have to tell him to land his plane. I'm not trying to land this
are
plane.
y'all talking about like
Wait.
I don't have Kareem top 3. This guy said Magic couldn't win without Kareem. He's talking
He
about an
couldn't.
old-ass
We
Kareem.
didn't see it.
So you're talking about an old ass Kareem in 1988? You're a
He
clown,
still
bro.
never. He still never
You're
won
talking
without
about an
Kareem.
old ass
80s
Kareem. Why are you
Jackson.
pushing narratives up here, bro?
It's
You're
a
talking about
fact. He
old ass
never
Kareem.
won without
You're
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's
you're
a
talking about
fucking
an
fact.
old ass Kareem. Has Steph won without Andre Iguodala? Has Steph won without Iguodala? You see how stupid you sound?
Nigga,
You see how
bro.
stupid you sound?
Bro,
You see
Steph
how
won in
dumb you sound?
2022
Running
when
is
he
going
was on the
to
bench
Bro,
better than Kobe.
wait. Steph never won without Draymond. You see how dumb you sound? Steph
Draymond is
never,
not fucking Kareem
Steph
Abdul-Jabbar,
never won
bro.
without Draymond.
Kareem is a top 75
Comparing,
player of all
comparing
time.
Kareem to Draymond. Is that what you're doing?
When the
Right.
Warriors,
Steph needed
in
Draymond.
2022, did the Warriors have a better defense or offense?
What the fuck does it? What?
Offense for
Nigga,
sure.
Draymond Green was
No,
unplayable in the
they had a
finals.
better defense. They were the number one defense in the
Draymond Green
league.
was literally
They
unplayable
were,
in that finals, bro.
Draymond was podcasting during the finals.
wait. Draymond was the best defender on the team.
Bro, he was unplayable in that finals. You know that,
Draymond
right?
was the best defender on the team.
He was
Did you not see how
unplayable in that
bad Draymond
finals.
was playing?
Draymond was the best defender on the team.
He was unplayable in that finals game.
Draymond was the best defender on the team, and they won
He
because
was
they had a
still
better
unplayable in
defense.
that finals against Boston.
So wait, how come they won because their defense was when their
How
defense
come
was
he
better
was
than
not
the
playable in that
offense?
finals?
So Steph never won without Draymond. You
No,
see how
answer the
dumb you
question.
sound?
How come he was not playable in that finals? Is he great defensively? How come
Draymond
he was
What do you
unplayable
mean?
in that
So
finals?
you're telling me he didn't play in the finals?
Draymond literally
He was
averaged 6.2
damn near
points.
unplayable.
He averaged 6.2 points. That's
He was
what
damn
we
near
He's a
unplayable in that
defender.
finals.
Why are you talking about his points? He's a defender.
He damn near was unplayable in that finals game.
So wait, how many minutes did he play in that finals?
Bro, he was damn near. Bro, he had to
How
get
many
benched
how many
plenty of
minutes did he
times.
play? This guy's a narrative pusher. How many minutes?
What
did
you
he play?
mean, nigga? We watched it, nigga.
36
We
points
watched
per
it.
minute per game.
So he played 36 minutes a
Hey,
game.
the
but
Lakers
he was
lost to
barely
Orlando,
playable?
man. They trash. Okay,
Dog,
Wait, he was playing 36 minutes a game, but he was barely playable?
and LeBron.
This guy's a narrative pusher.
bro, you
I
just
got you.
compared Draymond to Kareem. That's why it
I
worked.
caught you.
The most
Yo,
points
hey,
he's-
listen, you're talking
most
about
points
old
he scored
Kareem
in that
Abdul-Jabbar.
No, bro, you said Kareem.
We're talking about
You said
1988 Kareem
Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar, and you said that
Nigga, I
man
will
couldn't
pick
win
Kareem
without
at
him.
60 over Draymond Green.
You're talking about old Kareem
I got Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
over LeBron.
This guy's talking about 12.
cooking, bro.
Cooking.
The
Hey,
man
look,
averaged 12. Wait, the man averaged 12 and 8. That's moving you now? That's
bro, shit,
crazy.
it's better than
That's
Draymond.
crazy. You're a
Shit,
narrative
it's better than
pusher.
Draymond.
Jay
Man
Brown, what
said
is that
12 and 8
line
is
right
moving
there?
It's
you.
better
Come
than
on,
What
bro.
Draymond.
That's
happened?
crazy. Over
Shit,
Draymond. Draymond was DPOY.
shit,
What are you talking
it's better
about?
than
You're a
Draymond
narrative
Green.
pusher.
Shit,
See? Look at you. This is
Hey,
disgusting.
This is
Shimon, what y'all
disgusting.
talking about, Shimon?
Yeah, why we praising?
This is
Why we
disgusting. This guy
praising
trying to say
Draymond though?
Kareem in
Draymond hot.
1988 carried Magic Johnson. This
I
is
never
disgusting.
said that. He put words in my mouth.
So
I never
why you
said
said
that.
he can't win without Kareem? Why you
Because he
bringing up
can't win the ring without
1988?
Kareem.
Come on, bro.
It's
So what
fact.
you
This
think
has to
He
be
Kareem
can't.
one without Kareem, and you
was?
said no.
Kareem was the third best player on that team, fourth
All I
best player on
said
the
was,
team.
bro. All I said was
What's
Magic
your
Johnson
point,
couldn't
dog?
win
Y'all
the ring
gonna be
without
arguing
Kareem.
this forever.
What's your point, bro? So Steph never won without Draymond. What's your point?
Bro, Draymond Green and Kareem are two
What's your
different players,
point? Wait,
bro.
Draymond Green was better than 88 Kareem. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
You wild, bro. You funny as
What are you
hell,
talking
bro.
about? This guy
Did
Steph
Draymond and
cost,
Steph ever separated?
bro. This guy
Man,
Steph
you
cost
funny as
Draymond a
hell.
ring in 2016. What are you talking
That nigga
about?
Draymond Green not a top 75 player.
Draymond Green had 35 in Game 7. Steph cost him a ring.
And
What are you
still ain't
talking
a top
about?
Oh
75
my
player.
What are
god!
you talking about?
I mean, but he did outplay Steph in that series.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He
This guy
still,
cost
And
Draymond
what
a
if Steph
ring.
had 5 rings?
He
What y'all got
cost
in the
Draymond
mind?
a ring.
he's still a top 75 player.
What are you talking about?
Still a
He
top
cost
75
Draymond the
player.
ring, not the other way around.
Yeah, well, how come he didn't
Draymond is
perform
a
in Game
top.
7? Draymond showed up to play in Game 7, did he not?
This nigga picked one
Right.
game.
He was the most
Wait,
Okay,
efficient
wait,
player
if
in the
they
Draymond's a
win
top
that
series.
Yeah,
game,
we
do
got
they
75
not
player.
win
suspended.
the NBA Finals? What are you
This nigga
talking
picked
about?
one game.
If they win that game, do they not win the
He had
finals?
multiple games during the 2016
Wait,
when he
wait,
was
wait.
dominant.
Answer my question. If they win that game, do they win the finals? Yes or no?
No shit, nigga. It was game 7.
Okay then. So he cost him a ring, bro.
Nigga, what's your point, bro?
I just told you my point 3 times, bro. He cost him a
Bro,
ring.
you're trying to gloat about Draymond Green?
He cost him a ring.
Tragic Johnson.
You're
Tragic
right,
Johnson, what, in
yeah.
1983, that wasn't a game deciding game.
But they
And
call him
Magic has
Tragic
more rings in
Johnson.
it. More rings, more MVPs, led the league in assists more,
Well, Shama, like
higher
I was
percentage
in the
of his team's
bathroom. I
offense.
was in the bathroom, so I missed the context of what y'all talking.
He tried
Hey,
to bring up
Shamar won't
Kareem
let that man
Abdul-Jabbar with his
breathe,
sorry
man.
ass.
You think me Kareem
Shamar,
what? So you think me
Shamar
Kareem
won't let
Abdul-Jabbar
bro
is
breathe.
not top 5 of all time?
Bro, that doesn't matter. Some people
No,
don't
that
have him.
doesn't matter now.
I
Okay,
don't
bro.
have him. No. I'm saying I don't have him in my top 5. Some people don't.
What's your top 5?
Jordan,
Okay.
LeBron.
Okay.
Listen, Jordan,
Uh-huh.
LeBron, Kobe,
Yep.
Magic, and then either Hakeem or Shaq.
Boy, I tell you.
What?
I don't see
There's no
nothing wrong
way.
with that top
Yeah,
five.
exactly. That's MVP.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. This
There ain't
guy's a
nothing wrong
nerd.
with
Bro.
that.
Come
Hey,
on, bro.
hey.
I'm not putting Magic
You
Johnson
Come
don't
over
want
on,
to
Steph
know
bro.
my
Curry,
top
bro.
five.
Come on, bro.
I'm not putting
Nah,
Magic
nah,
over
take
Steph
it
Only
back.
thing
Curry.
Come
I
on,
do with
bro.
that top five is
Come
for
on,
me
bro. This guy
personally.
can't even.
I
I
would
can't
take
Come
put
on,
Magic in
bro.
that
LeBron
top
and I
5,
put
bro.
Timmy in.
I got Bird anywhere from 6 to 10. I don't know. It's only because his career is a little shorter, but anyways, a lot of people don't be having. A lot of people who know basketball do not have Kareem in their top 5, bro. Like,
He
what
ain't
are
in my
you
top 3
talking
either,
about,
though. That's what I be saying.
bro? I talk.
I do
That
though.
part,
I ain't gonna
I don't
lie. I
Bro,
have
got my
Kareem
top.
top 3 of all time. I don't have Kareem top 3 of all
listen,
time.
bro. I talk hoop every day. A lot of people on this app do not have Kareem top 3, bro.
And they be saying Kobe Bryant is barely top 10 of all time. I be seeing that shit on this app.
Yeah, because
The
those people be
fuck?
fried. But that's what I'm saying.
I
Most
agree,
people do
though.
not
I
think
don't
that.
have Kareem top 3. And I think those niggas who don't
People
got
don't
Kobe top
think
3 are
that, though, bro.
idiots.
Most people don't think that. Most people do not have Kareem top 3, bro.
Bro,
Hey, anybody who say Kobe ain't top 10 was sucking on their mama titty in
that,
2000.
man,
Hey,
what?
whoa,
Yo,
whoa.
what the
On
fuck?
So
dog.
either way,
I
bro.
think a
Either
lot of
way.
us
So
did that
stop
though.
pushing the narratives. Magic led
Jay
better
Black.
Bro, you
offenses.
still on this shit, bro? Okay, you
Yeah,
got it,
because
bro.
Magic led
You
better
right.
offenses
You
than
right.
Steph.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Magic
But you're
led
right.
better offenses than Steph. That's
He's
just a
not better than Steph
fact.
Curry offensively. Not even close.
Magic led better offenses than Steph. That's
He's
a
not better
fact.
offensively than Steph Curry. Not even
He
close.
generated more points for his team's
Hold
offense
on,
than
hold on. Let's
Steph.
start.
That's a
Let's stay
fact.
right there. Magic didn't lead more offices than Steph Curry, bro.
This
Huh?
kid's a narrative pusher. He's a goal.
No.
You don't
he's
agree
He is
that
not
Magic
better
had better
offensively as an
offensive?
he's
offensive player. He's not better than Steph
emotional.
Curry
He's
offensively.
Do you?
No.
emotional.
No. He said that Magic led better
Oh
offensive
yeah,
teams than.
he had a squad around
Yes.
him. Yeah, but also
See, you're
as
emotional.
But at the
an
same time,
offensively
too,
player, he's not a better
Why are you
offensively
so
player. If you
emotional?
drop the
I'm
nigga
just
on
saying.
actually,
a,
he is a
you,
better
no, he's
offensively
not,
player,
bro.
though.
No, he's not.
Look at how emotional
No,
he
he's
is,
not,
bro.
bro.
You're
He's
so
not
Magic
emotional.
Johnson.
offensively.
Magic
No,
Johnson is actually a point guard.
yeah, he is.
Stephen
He
Curry
He's a
said,
just
defensive
he said
point
plays
guard.
Steph's a
point
better
guard.
Yes,
point guard. He said Steph's a better point guard. He's
right.
emotional.
Steph
He's a
Curry
As
is
a
a
glazer.
pure
shooting
point
guard
guard,
that plays the
as
He's
a
a
point
pure
guard.
point guard,
glazer.
Magic Johnson is better. As a pure point guard, yes.
Oh,
a
now
pure
you want to
point guard,
switch up
yes.
when other people come on the panel.
No,
See, why
no,
you
I
give me
still
such a
have Steph
hard
Curry
time,
ahead of
bro?
Magic Johnson. I'm not.
Well, you
Oh,
thought
let me
he
change
had
my
But
mind.
aura
but
or
that's the
something?
thing.
Bro.
Why do you say a pure point guard when the point
But
guard is just
He
a
thought he had
position?
aura,
Because
so
he's
then
a
when weird
passer.
ones get up here, he wants
He's a
to oh.
quintessential point guard. But as a
That's
player,
what.
I'm
But
picking
That
that's what
Steph
sounds
the
like
Curry.
point guard.
Steph.
Because
You
Steph
do know
plays the
the
point
point
guard
guard.
position. I'm going to
The
pick
point.
Steph Curry as my point guard over Matt Johnson any day of the week.
Cause
Monday, Tuesday,
you're
Wednesday,
Isn't
Thursday,
Magic
Friday,
glazing.
Johnson
Saturday,
a
and
hyper
Sunday.
player because he can
Cause
But
you're
score?
glazing. That's
Do
why.
you
How
do
I'm
you
glad
not
talking
do
about
you
Magic Johnson?
do
You're
you understand
glazing.
the point? What the point guard position is
Because
for
Matt,
though?
bro, again,
It's glad because I
you
got
could
Steph Curry
pick
for Magic
him, but
Johnson.
he's not a better point guard, bro. That's just
I'm
your
picking him as my point guard over Magic Johnson.
because you
All right. So
glazing.
hold
Wait,
on. What makes
Hollywood.
Magic
Honestly,
Johnson better than
Hollywood,
Steph?
I kind of want to
What does
cook
he
you
do
because you're
better?
just up there cheerleading.
What does
As a
But
Magic
I
Johnson
bet
do
point
you
better
couldn't
than
as a
Steph?
explain to me
point
why
guard
Steph's a. Wait, so
as a
how
point
can you
guard,
explain to
Magic
me?
Johnson runs the
Can any of you
offense
actually
better.
explain to me why Steph's a better point guard? Because I haven't heard one reason.
That's what he was just saying, Shamar. They were just saying what does Magic Johnson do better?
Magic generates more points for his offense. He's a better
Okay.
What?
passer.
But don't Steph Curry generate more points because of his
No, wait,
offense
wait, wait.
because of how he can shoot threes?
Everything I just said is true. He generates more points for his team's offense. You
How
could
does he
just look
generate
at
more points when Steph Curry is
when
triple
you
and double
combine
teamed
the
because he can
scoring
shoot
and the
threes?
assists, he generates more points for his team's offense. That's a fact. Go look it up yourself. He's a better facilitator. He's a better passer, and he's led better offenses in the playoffs and the regular season. How is he not a better point guard? He's better at running the fast break. He's better in full court, and he's better at running an offense in the half court as well too. What does Steph do better as a point guard than him?
Well, Steph
Oh,
Curry's a better
he shoots better.
shooter, better
He shoots
ball
better
handler,
from
better
the field.
scorer,
He's a better free throw
Okay,
shooter. Better
shooter,
free
ball
throw
handler,
shooter.
scorer. Are those even point guard responsibilities? Keep
and
going.
gravity.
Gravity, yeah.
He generates points for other people around him with his gravity.
Yeah,
How
with
does
his
he
gravity.
generate the points when someone else is passing the ball?
Bro, if the ball's not in his hands, it's three niggas
His
chasing
impact.
him, so somebody's gonna be open.
So,
That
so if
generates buckets.
so if three people are
Hey,
chasing him and somebody doesn't pass the ball to the right person, did a play get made? What are you talking about?
That generates buckets when the player.
That generates buckets,
That
bro.
generates buckets because you got three niggas chasing you. Somebody's gonna be
It
open.
generates opportunities. Someone has to make the right
Somebody's going
pass,
to
and it's
score,
not him.
gang.
And
Somebody's
it's
going to
not
score.
him.
That generates buckets.
Somebody else still needs to make the right pass, and it's not
That's
him
going
making the
to
pass.
score, bro.
He is not the one making the pass.
We
hey,
see,
hey.
hey, and
Yeah,
Curry can
exactly.
pass
He's
too,
not
though.
the
We
one
see
making the
Curry can pass.
pass.
Curry can pass that bitch too.
Hey,
Okay,
ball
not
handlers
anywhere
is
near
debatable.
Magic.
Yeah, of
You
course,
already
yeah, man,
agreed
but he can
that.
pass that bitch.
Dang. Hey, my phone died, y'all. I didn't know it was gonna kick y'all down. Usually it'll let y'all keep talking. You say you was frying that young man. Oh man. When my phone had died, I was trying to say that I had walked away when y'all was talking, but Steph would had to win a fifth ring for me to really have a conversation about this. So Shamar, it's like I agree with both of y'all. But I gotta low-key slide. I might go to the doctor's. Man, we're gonna get right back to this conversation when I get back. Alrighty, Jamar, I followed you and